Well, Vice President Kamala Harris continues meeting with European leaders today, meeting with Romania's president. That country has taken in more than 80,000 Ukraine refugees. VP Harris reiterating the ironclad commitment of the U.S. to defend NATO members. And today, a meeting of the UN Security Council at Russia's request over allegations from the Kremlin that Ukraine is operating chemical and biological weapons with U.S. support. NewsNation's Tom Negovan is live at the United Nations in New York. So, Tom, we really just want to be clear here. Russia accusing the U.S. of helping Ukraine make WMDs.
That's exactly right, Nichole. And what happened here today could mark an attempted and very dangerous escalation in the Ukraine conflict. That accusation made very clearly by Russia's ambassador to the UN.
As Russia is conducting a special military operation in Ukraine, we discovered a truly shocking fact of emergency cleanup by the Kiev regime of the traces of a military biological program which is being implemented by Kiev with support by the United States Ministry of Defense.
In short, while Russia invades Ukraine, its troops targeting civilians, it's accusing Ukraine and the U.S. of working together to make weapons of mass destruction and cover it up.
It is Russia who is the aggressor here.
The U.S. ambassador pointing out Russia's history of maintaining banned weapons, credibly accused of using them at the direction of Vladimir Putin himself on political opponents like Alexei Navalny and Russian defector Alexander Litvinenko.
And we're deeply concerned that Russia's calling for this meeting is a potential false flag effort in action. Exactly the kind we have been warning about.
This is a country that has a reputation for using those kinds of weapons on people, and we know they have a program.
In addition to chemical and biological weapons, Moscow's accused of deploying a rocket launcher known as the flamethrower in Ukraine. Using it would be a war crime. Russia now mixing its denials with counter-accusations.
The Russian Ministry of Defense now has documents which confirms that on the territory of Ukraine there was a network consisting of at least 30 biological laboratories in which very dangerous biological experiments are being conducted.
U.S. officials tonight, Nichole, calling this a case of Russian gaslighting, the kind of propaganda the Kremlin is well known for. They're vowing to shut it down, but they cannot overstate, they say, the danger inherent in this. This could be cover, a false flag, if you will, for chemical or biological operations that Russia may be planning in Ukraine. Nichole?
Yeah, we certainly don't want that to happen. Tom, thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.